Ramadan Mubarak, everybody, and welcome back to the sixth day of Ramadan for Youth TV. I'm your host, Kaida.
And I'm Layla, and we're looking forward to an awesome day full of Ramadan spirit. So if you're ready, first up we have the daily zikr. Let's go!
Welcome back to Dhikr of the Day. Today, we're learning a special dhikr that asks Allah for something very important. It's for some of the most special people in our lives and honoring them. It's also asking Allah to make things easy for them. It's about our parents. Our parents take such good care of us, right? When we were born, they never left our side, they fed us, played with us, and kept us safe. They still do their best to make sure that we grow up to be strong and healthy. This dhikr is a beautiful way to ask Allah to take care of them in return, just like they took care of us when we were little. Let's say the dhikr together nice and slow. Repeat after me. Rabbi irhamhuma kama rabbayani saghira. That's great. This dhikr means, O Allah, please shower my parents with your mercy, just like they showered me with mercy when I was young. We can show appreciation for our parents by being respectful, helping out with chores, and reminding them how much we love them every day. We shouldn't take anything for granted in our lives, like our families or parents. So this dhikr is a reminder for us to thank Allah for all the blessings given to us. There are a lot of ways you can show your parents you love them. This dhikr is one of them. We want you to say this dhikr 10 times. You are doing so well so far. Some of the best ways to spend Ramadan is reading the Quran, doing dhikr, and also praying. As we approach the end of this blessed month, we want you to do your best and pray for your loved ones as well. Beneath the crescent moon's embrace, mercy and peace fill every space. See you tomorrow.
Our parents make up such an important part of our lives. They're always there for us, they help us, they nurture and care for us. If you also want to take care of your parents like the way they take care of you, remember to do this zikr 10 times daily. Now, as you guys know, daily zikrs and duas go hand in hand. So up next, we have our daily duas. Let's go!
The dua of Prophet Nuh. Rabbi inni maghlubun fantasir. My Lord, indeed I am overpowered, so help me. When Prophet Nuh faced extreme resistance from his people and they wouldn't stop worshipping idols, he turned to Allah and made dua to ask for help from a greater power when his human efforts weren't enough.
And that was our dua of the day. Could you guys imagine spending 950 years calling people to the truth and they don't ever respond? Sometimes we will face challenges in our life that seems impossible to overcome. However, just like Prophet Nuh did, we have to remember that Allah is in control and that He's leading us where it's best. So, just like Him, we have to let go. Now, for our next section, let's move on to Ramadan Corners.
Hello everybody, today I'm going to show you my Ramadan and Itikaf tent. I made it out of these STEM toys that I have. Itikaf means to get out of the worldly world and focus on doing ibadah for the last 10 days of Ramadan. Let's go in. This is my tasbih that I use to do dhikr every day. every day when I come from school. I pray, I read 15 minutes of Quran, and I do dhikr. The dhikr I do is Subhanallah, Astaghfirullah, and Allahumma salli ala Sayyidina Muhammad. This praying book I have is a praying book that my grandma made out of my old pants and shirts. This is a holy book of Quran that I read 15 minutes of every day.
The ibadah we do during the last 10 days of Ramadan is called itikaf. It's a time when we can come closer to Allah, read our Quran, and do our zikrs and tasbihats. If you also want to do your zikr and tasbihats, you can have a tent like the one in the video where you can put up cute decorations and Arabic duas. But personally, I would also like to put moons and stars just to get in the vibe of the Ramadan spirit. Now, if you're ready, let's move on to the next segment, Sunnah of the Day.
Assalamu alaikum. What's with the long face?
Wa alaikum salam. I was having your rough day.
Well, you know what could make your day and someone else's day better?
What?
Smiling. It's a sunnah. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, smiling at your brother is an act of charity.
So if I just smile, I'll get instant rewards?
Yup, free sunnah points, and you make someone else's day better.
Thank you, my friend. You made my day.
Yeah.
This is a great reminder that just something as small as a little smile can earn you such immense rewards in the eyes of Allah. And that's what we're here for.
Definitely. So don't forget to smile, as smile is contagious, and if you smile, the people around you are going to smile too. Now, next up, we have Echoes of Wisdom. I can hear it coming.
The story of Ibn Hajar, the power of perseverance. Once upon a time, there was a young boy who studied in a madrasa. He attended lessons from his teachers and tried hard to understand what was being taught. But his mind was slow, and no matter how much he tried, he struggled to learn. Unlike him, his classmates were progressing quickly, moving on to advanced books while he was still stuck studying the same books from the previous year. One day, he made a decision. My mind is too slow, he thought. I don't have enough intelligence. I will never be able to learn. It's better for me to return to my village and help my family with farm work. And so, early one morning, he set off on his journey home. He walked for hours until he reached an open field. The heat was intense and exhaustion took over. As he looked around for a place to rest, he saw a cave nearby. It looked cool and shady, but he was afraid to enter. What if there was a wild animal inside, he thought. But his exhaustion and the burning of heat overpowered his fear. He decided to take the risk and stepped inside cautiously. To his relief, there was nothing dangerous inside. He found a quiet corner and laid down to rest. Then something caught his eye. From the roof of the cave, tiny drops of water were falling onto a rock below. The water would gather, grow, and then drop, hitting the same spots on the rock over and over again. He looked closely and noticed something amazing. The rock had been carved out by the water. How was this possible, he thought. Water is so soft and stone is hard. How can something so soft cut through something so solid? Suddenly, a realization struck him like lightning. If drops of water falling continuously over years can carve through solid rock, then surely my mind can be shaped by knowledge if I keep working hard. My brain is not harder than this rock, he said to himself. The key was persistence, just like water that never stopped, just like the stone that remained in place. Without wasting another moment, he jumped to his feet and hurried back to the madrasa. From that day on, he studied with determination, never giving up and never losing hope. Over time, he caught up with his classmates and eventually he surpassed them all. His knowledge and wisdom became legendary, and even today, his books are still being read by scholars. Because of his incredible perseverance, he became known as Ibn Hajar, which means the son of the stone. A reminder of the day a simple drop of water changed his life forever.
What an inspiring story about Sheikh Ibn Hajar. His story really shows us the importance of perseverance. Just like how knowledge isn't gained overnight and true wisdom is gained through perseverance, and just like how stone is carved by water over time, let our efforts carve us into the people that we want to be. Now up next, let's move on to our documentary.
Assalamu alaikum everyone. Today we will be continuing the life of the scholar Muhammed Fethullah Gülen Hoca Efendi. Today we will learn about his educational background as a child and how he delved deeply into the Islamic sciences. And then we will learn how he met an individual who would have a great impact on his way of thinking, Bediüzzaman Said Nursi. The 1950s marked a turning point. As a young student, Fethullah Gülen delved deeply into Islamic teachings, seeking wisdom beyond the surface of the text. He traveled between Erzurum and surrounding cities, studying under various scholars. During this period, he began memorizing classical Islamic works, with his teachers instructing him in advanced theological and philosophical knowledge. The year 1957 became a milestone for Gülen. That year, a student of Bediüzzaman Said Nursi arrived in Erzurum. This man, dressed in worn clothing, living modestly, left a deep impression on Gülen. Bediüzzaman's 6,000 pages Risale-i Nur collection, which defended the faith against materialistic ideologies, opened the new intellectual horizons for him. Gülen's father, Ramiz Gülen, had seen Bediüzzaman in their village years earlier while he was being exiled under military escort. These connections only deepened Gülen's growing admiration for Nursi's teachings. This period marked the emergence of a leader. Fethullah was no longer just a student. He was becoming a guide. He started to organize small discussion groups, emphasizing the importance of morality, discipline, and knowledge. A great calling lay ahead, one that would lead him to the pulpits of Turkey's grand mosques, opening the doors to a new era.
Traveling to the past of a scholar that has so much importance of our lives. You might know him as Hoca Efendi, as Hoca Dede, or in any other name. But the important part is not how you remember him, but it's how you continue his legacy, his teachings, and his values, spreading love and peace, and as well as becoming the best version of ourselves is the important part. Now, I know there's a lot of words unsaid. We're feeling a deep sense of sadness that he's not with us. But life must go on. So if you're ready, we have some fun next, which is the music of the day. Let's go.
Thank you to the people over at Nirvana Music School for sending that over. really does put a smile on our faces to be able to see such young talent performing at such high levels. But now let's put a little bit bigger smile on your faces with our next section, memes.
Another one. Another one. Another one. Another one. Another one. And another one. Yes! 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 No! No! No!
Alright, honey came in and she got me red-handed, creepy with the girl next door. Picture this, we were both butt naked, banging.
This right here is what you want to be doing. This right here. What you're doing now is just a waste of your time. But this is what you want to be doing.
Well, this was fun. I'm gonna go to bed for a few days.
Those memes were really good. You know, I think I'm a nocturnal person because I wake up for sahur every day.
Not me. Not over here. Well, definitely not this week at least. But let's move on to the next section, right? The section you guys have all been waiting for.
Yep.
The section that will take the smile off your face if you lose. Kahoot.
Let's go.
All right, we're getting started right away. I don't know how many people I'm going to wait for just yet, but I might wait until we got a good amount of attendance. So let's get it up. Let's get it up, guys. Come on. The game code is 9785215. There's a QR code on your screen that you can scan to easily get in. It will just get you right away. So you can pull out your cameras, scan the QR code that's right next to the code on top right corner, and you will be able to join. 9785215. All right, guys, last 10 seconds. Make sure you guys are joining up. If you guys haven't joined yet, pull out your phone, scan the QR code, or get in with the game pin. The game pin is 9785215. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Well, I'm starting it. First question, what was the zikr of the day? Is it red, blue, yellow, green perchance? Five seconds. All right. Almost a majority of the people got it correct. Good job to you guys. 283. Now let's look at the leaderboard. Ahmed Ansara in first place. Rumor Isa in second. Baha Blasts in third place. Sinam Güney in fourth and on fourth. What does Rabbil Mahmud? Okay, well, not gonna read it for you guys, so you guys can read it. 3 options: triangle, square, circle. We have about 500 people in right now, so let's try to get to as many answers as we can. Nice job, guys. 301 people got it correct. Ooh. Jamal in first place, Bahar in second, Mehdi in third. And Remesa still going strong in fourth place. What is Assad's corner used for? Ramadan and it was itikaf. Good job to 246 of you that got it right. Praying is almost the correct answer. However, it is itikaf specifically. Now let's look at the leaderboard. Oh, a little shake up and a fall from glory for Jamal. They've been in first place. Rumeysa in second. Leyla Gülen in third place. That was our first place winner of tomorrow or yesterday, if I remember correctly. Whose dua was used for the daily dua? I presented this section. You guys need to know this section. Making me proud. Good job, guys. 287 of you got it correct. Now, Rumeysa in first place, Vihbi in second, and Leyla in third place. Moving on to the fifth question. The Nuzwan said Nusi did not have a great impact on Hoja Efendi's way of thinking. Is that a true or false statement to make? Ten seconds. Not answering gets you 0 points. Answering gives you a 50% chance. That was false. Said Nursi did have a great impact on Hoja Efendi's way of thinking. Ooh, Leyla Gülen in first place. Rumeysa in second, and Fatosh in third place. Let's move on. Sixth question. What does Ibn Hajar translate to? Options are triangle, the stone carver; stone, the son of stone; the perseverant; and the water of stone. All right. Quite a division up on this one. This one was a difficult one. Now let's look at the leaderboard. And Leyla Gülen is unfortunately wiped out from the leaderboard today. Now Sema is in first place, Nehmet in second, Vehbi in third, Rümeysa in fourth, and Munir in fifth. Now our seventh and final question. What was Ibn Hajar known for? I presented this one too. Ten seconds, 4 options, 25% chance if you guys do not know the answer. Well, I was wrong. You guys did know the answer. 297 of you to be precise. Now let's look at the leaderboard. In third place, Rümeysa, holding strong onto that leaderboard. In second place, Vehbi. And in first place, Sema. Congratulations, everybody. Make sure you guys take a screenshot of your victories and send it to the Sky Academy email account.
Congratulations to the top 3 who won in Kahoot. Now, it's that time of the day where we have to say goodbye to you guys.
Well, guys, it's been a fun time and we enjoyed it a lot. But we're getting quite hungry too.
Me too.
So now it's time for us to wrap up, and happy iftar to all of you and all of your families.
Goodbye.
Stay safe and see you tomorrow.